Welcome back here to the Vanguard softball field on a Wednesday morning. Justin Burtis with you here for Fast Pitch United's Golden Bay Collegiate Summer Softball League out here in the on the campus of Vanguard University. Justin Burtis, the Sports Information Director for Vanguard, with you here for this first game between the West Coast Wild and the Ducktown Quacks. As the standings look like this, the Wild on top of the league at 6-2. Salty Waves, who they took down yesterday, are 5-3. 4-4 the Crush. Ducktown at 1-7, looking for win number 2 today. The Quacks will have this batting lineup. Alessandro Colenso leads off batting from center field, with Izzy Phillips in left field batting second. Presley Lawton at third position, with Gabby Tronith in the fourth hole. Grace Diaz, the right fielder, bats fifth. Kate Hardy at shortstop, bats sixth. Rain Althouse at second base, bats seventh. Tara Skinner is the starting pitcher, batting eighth. Alyssa Donovan, the catcher, bats ninth. Ava Giglio at third base, bats 10th. And Reagan Johnson is playing first base and batting 11th. Starting pitcher for the West Coast Wild, Marina Egbert, hit a home run yesterday, and now is getting her third start of the summer season. 16 innings of work, 24 hits, 14 runs, of which 11 have been earned, 10 walks, 15 strikeouts for a 4.813 ERA and a 2-1 record.
Good, how are you?
She is set, and so is Colenso. Lefty out of the Laverne University takes a strike on the outer half to get us underway. Defensively for the Wild, she's throwing to Leah Griffel. First base, Austin Comstock, that's high for a ball. 1-1. Second base, Harper Campanella. Shortstop, Maddie Lardizabal. Third base, Addie Myers. Left field, Jada Montoya. McKenna Dares in center field, and Sophia Garcia is in right. That's low and away for a ball. 2-1. 2:18 down the left field line. 2:15 down the right field line. And we're underway just short of 10 a.m. So 9:59 is your official start time. Egbert 2-1 offer rate on its way. Almost hits her. 3-1. Next one, hit foul by Colenso, making Coach Jane Texera get out of the way. Full count, first batter. Egbert gives a shake with the sign from Griffel. Likes the next one. Throws it high and in. Fastball. Strike three, swing and a miss. K number 1 for Egbert on this Wednesday morning. That will bring up Izzy Phillips. Egbert begins her first right-handed hitter. Same pitch outer half, called a called a strike. It was a swing and a miss. Strike one. Egbert throws the next one in, missing off the plate. Kenzie Warner getting the win yesterday. Egbert just hitting. So she got a day off. Now up to 16 strikeouts, and gets a pitch on the outer half called for strike 2. It's 1-2. Izzy Phillips, bat behind her head, swings and sends it to the screen for a foul ball. The Quacks wearing their multicolored tops and black pants. The Wild in the all-white with the red here on this Wednesday morning. The Wild, the designated home team. As Egbert steps back on the stripe. 1-2. Blooper right side and not caught for another foul. Walton on deck. 1 out here, top first. Egbert pumps low, comes home, hit foul left side. So a couple fouls in a row here for Phillips. The pitch on its way, hits her in the leg. One on, one out for Presley Lawton. Lawton, 16 at-bats, 7 hits. And hits that one a little flare towards second. And that's up and caught by Harper Campanella for out number 2. A triple and 6 singles for Lawton, hitting .389. Has not taken a walk in this summer series. And now 2 down for Terrones, who also will get beaned. So strikeout, a pop out, and 2 hit batters. Gabby Terrones up and quickly over to first, brings up Grace Diaz. Low for a ball. Diaz hitting .318, 7 hits, all singles, driving in 3 runs, taking 1 walk, striking out twice, and scoring a run. This is her 9th game. Playing in everyone for Ducktown. That's low and inside for a ball, 2-0. Clouds are still up there in the sky, but it seems to be getting a little brighter. Only by 11, it's all clear. Foul tip. 2 balls and a strike as Diaz nicked it off herself. Diaz ready, and Egbert's pitch. Change up outer half. 2-2. Next offering on its way, and it will land in fair territory and skitter foul to the left side. A quick up and down. Off the bat at Diaz, and we'll do it again at 2-2. Swing and a miss. So 2 Ks from Marina Egbert here in the top of the first, but hit 2 batters, which leaves 2 aboard for the Quacks as we head to the bottom of the first inning. That will bring out Tara Skinner to the circle as the Ducktown starter will get her warm-up tosses going. This will be her 5th start. Has thrown the most here for Ducktown, who really only have her and Savannah Mitchell. Skinner at 21 2/3 entering the day, 0-2 with 38 hits, 29 runs, of which 24 have been earned, 21 walks, and 10 strikeouts for 7.75 ERA. She'll be throwing to Alyssa Donovan with Reagan Johnson at first, Rain Althouse at second, Ava Giglio at third, and Kate Hardy at short, left to right. Izzy Phillips, Alessandra Colenso, and Grace Diaz. Lineup for the Wild. Jada Montoya leads off with Maddie Lardizabal batting second. Austin Comstock bats third. McKenna Dare in the fourth spot. Batting fifth, Addison Myers. Harper Campanella bats sixth. Lily Rice seventh. Marina Egbert in the 8 hole. Sophia Garcia batting ninth. Leah Griffel batting 10th. And Mackenzie Warner in the 11 hole. Here we go with Skinner in the bottom of the first. First offering, high for a ball. Jada Montoya, 23 at-bats. 7 hits, 6 singles, a triple. 7 runs scored, 6 walks to 5 strikeouts. It's been in the leadoff spot almost the entire tournament, as that's a swing and miss, strike 1 for this West Coast Wild side. Skinner rolls into the next one. Riser. 2 balls and a strike. Bailey Honeycutt doing most of the pitching the past 2 days for the Ducktown Quacks. She's off to some Team USA tryouts. But a solid showing here in Costa Mesa will give her some confidence there with a good pitching performance her first outing. Some solid work yesterday. And a couple big booming ground rule doubles in her first 2 at-bats. 3-1 now to Montoya. Takes a strike at the belt, top left part of the zone. Full count. Payoff on its way. Foul up and away to the right. Three-two still. Next one. Lifted over the infield and down for the first hit of the day. Izzy Phillips comes in, throws it back to Skinner. 1 batter, 1 hit. Maddie Lardizabal hitting .500. In her 7th game played, she has 20 at-bats entering the day. 5 singles, 2 doubles, 2 triples, and a absolutely monster home run yesterday. That's the one away for ball 1. Getting all of it and then some. Sending it over left center. Probably 240 or thereabouts. The longest home runs I've seen here in 8+ years of action on the Vigo softball field. That's low and in for ball 2. She's driven in 7 runs, scored 7 runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. 2-0, swings and fouls it. Skinner working with a 2-1 count. Comes home with it. Lardizabal thought about swinging, said, oh no, that's going to rise too high. Went through the plate anyway. Swing and missed on the drop ball from Skinner. 2-2. Her next pitch, low. And Donovan looks the runner back to first. Montoya thinking it might have scooted free from the catcher. It did not. So back-to-back batters will have a full count. Lardizabal, a foul. Second payoff pitch on its way off the right arm of Skinner. Lardy's elbow past the shortstop and into left field for a single. Going first to third will be Montoya. Hardy reached for it, but she initially took her first step to the left. And then she tried to reach across her body with the left arm, couldn't grab it. 2 up, 2 on. Austin Comstock hitting .458 will take her first turn at the plate. Called first strike. 11 hits, 1 double, 10 singles. Driving in 5, scoring 5. 3 walks, 1 strikeout in 24 at-bats. A ball a little inside makes it 1-1. Alessandra Clenzo's sister, Carly, showing up here this morning. No stranger to the VU softball field, playing 5 years for the Lions. Spending some time back here on the field. She played a lot on. That one looked good at the knees, but just missed. 2 balls and a strike. No score here in the bottom of the first, but 2 on, and Montoya is just 60 feet away. 3-0 on the fastball from Skinner. 3-1, sorry. 3-1. Montoya, Lardizabal at the corners. Tara Skinner brings it home. That will load the bases. And the Quacks will circle around their starter as McKenna Dare gets set to dig in. Hitting .391, 9 hits, 7 singles, 2 doubles, 4 runs batted in. Scoring 5 is she has walked 3 times and struck out 3 times. And a chance to open the scoring here in the bottom of the first. Montoya at first, Lardizabal at second. Comstock at first, 2 singles and a walk. First pitch to Dare, fastball. High and outside, 1-0. The windup. Skinner pushes into it. Strike right down the inner edge. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Low. Donovan. Great scoop. That was destined for the screen. Uh-oh. Bad throw back to Skinner. It's 1-0. A throwback to Skinner. Not the best from Donovan. Live ball and scoring. Montoya. 1 error for the Quacks. That pitch is outside. 3-1. Now a base open. 1 in, no out. 3-1 count. Skinner offers it home, and Dare hits it right into the glove of Giglio. Double play. Ava Giglio, a benefit of a soft line drive on the left side. Lardizabal took a step, had no chance to tag up, and a huge double play for Skinner. Addison Myers, 6 singles, 1 double, a triple, a home run, 8 runs batted in, hitting .391 in 23 at-bats. The 0-1. Fastball outside, 1-1. 1 in, 2 out. Bottom of the first. The error allowing the Wild to jump on top. Myers backs up a little bit. 2-1. Harper Campanella on deck. Myers moving the bat behind her head, hits it right into the glove of Skinner. A 2-hopper to the pitcher, and that will retire the side. And 2 hits and a runner left on base and an error, and 1 run scored to make it 1-0 Wild, heading to the top of the second. Marietta Egbert working with a lead will take on Hardy, Althouse, and Skinner. Kate Hardy hitting .350 with 7 singles and 20 at-bats, driving in 1 run. 4 runs scored, 4 walks, 8 Ks for the UMass Lowell player. First pitch. Slider comes back towards the hitter. In there for strike 1 on the outer half. Wind up, check swing. No go, and ball 1. A ball and a strike. Lefty leading off here for the Quacks. And that's high, 2-1. Egbert pumps the arms, brings it high in the zone, and that is fouled away. 2-2. Infield, outfield, praying straight away. Despite the fact the lefty hitter, McKenna Dare, is standing, from our perspective, to the left of second base. Almost every center fielder has done that. No one's really shifted right of second base, even with lefties up. Never foul. So there's a huge gap to right center field, and we've seen some doubles and triples go that direction. Montoya is well in on the left side. Hardy looks at ball 3. So full count. Egbert comes ready, has the sign from Leah Griffel. Reach for, hit left side, and caught on the fly by the third baseman Addison Myers. 1 out. Soft one on the left side. As Hardy reached for a pitch, maybe a little off the plate. Brings up Rain Althouse. Ran in 22 at-bats, a single and a triple. A run scored, 2 walks, 8 Ks, batting .091. Takes ball 1 from Egbert. Althouse up in the air. Lardizabal getting called off by Montoya, who has it behind her for out number 2. Tara Skinner, 10 at-bats, 1 RBI, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. No hits as of yet. Swing first pitch. Myers calls for it. In a slight moment as it fell on her mitt, but she's got it for out number 3. She records 2 of the outs here in the top of the second, and Egbert has a clean inning. She's gone 5 innings twice. The other 3 appearances, all 2 innings. Strikeout highs 5 back on the 20th of June and the 21st of June, as she racked up a total of 5 crush in each game for 10 total against the Crush over the 20th and 21st. And that second game, the start, her best of 3.00 ERA over those 5 innings, picking up the win in both games. Now Skinner's back out to the circle. Wild coming to the plate when we return. Three quick ones for Egbert. Skinner hoping for the same. Campanella, Rice, Egbert due up for the Wild. Campanella hitting .400 with 10 hits in 25 at-bats, and that's down into the left field corner. That's going to be at least 2 as she turns on the Jets a little more and is into second, standing up safely. Third hit of the game for the West Coast Wild. Campanella of 11 hits, 5 singles, now 3 doubles, 2 triples, and a home run. 6 runs driven in, 6 runs scored. Maybe time to score her 7th run of this summer season as Lily Rice comes to the plate. Called strike against Rice begins the AB. Rice hitting .294, 5 hits in 17 at-bats. 3 singles, 2 doubles. Has driven in 4, scored 6, a walk, and 5 Ks. Lifted up, and in foul territory, Donovan. And it's over the fence. I lost that one, and couple spins on the ball right, and it's up and over with the right English to land right here at the table behind home plate. That one got well out. A ball and 2 strikes to Rice. Rice waiting on it and takes ball 2. 2-2. Pitch on its way, and that's hit opposite side, and Johnson sees it land in foul territory. The first baseman for the Quacks is also featured at second base. Never foul. Two still. Runner at second is Campanella. High for ball 3. Full count. Payoff pitch. Here it comes from Skinner. A little jam shot, and it lands fair. Kicks foul. Rice lives to see another pitch. Well, Donovan could get a better jump to it and make the catch. Johnson, I think, was sticking near first in case it stayed in fair territory. 3-2, number 2. Hit left side under the glove of the shortstop and into left field. Campanella turns, chugs for home, in there safely. Standing up in the throw, gets behind Donovan, and a free base makes it 2-0. RBI for Rice. Her 6th hit, 4th single, and 5th RBI. Getting a free base on a throw to the plate. One and one after Egbert hits a foul. Marina hitting her first home run, she said, in a couple of summers. When I talked to her yesterday, she played in a summer league down in Florida a couple times. Enters the day was a 250 hitter. That one very close to being fair down the third base line, but it bounced foul before it crossed third base and into left field. So it's 1 and 2. 5 hits in 20 at-bats for Egbert. 3 singles, a double. 4 runs driven in. Her home run easily going 225 into the left field corner. Outside, it missed. Ball 2. 2 and 2 with no out and a runner at second. Egbert has not hit a home run in the few plate appearances she's gotten at NYU, but at least has gone yard in these summer leagues. Seemed very happy yesterday as that one she hits foul towards her fellow pitcher for the Wild, Sofia Garcia, on the on-deck circle. Garcia encouraging and eventually getting her 2 teammates from Lewis Clark to come out here and join her. She's the local one, as that drop ball is outside, ball 3. So Garcia getting a couple of her friends to join her for this league here in Costa Mesa. Wind up. Egbert left side, and it's taken by Giglio. Throw is on time, but the runner goes to third. Egbert 0 for 1. Garcia hitting .375 with 5 singles and a double in 16 at-bats. He's driven in 4, walked once, struck out twice. Skinner misses for ball 1. 1 out, 1 in, and 1 runner at third. Low and in, 2-0. Throw over to third. Hardy now is going to have to track it down, and another bad throw. A free run makes it 3-0 here for the Wild. Base is empty now. 2-0 count. Garcia hits it to Hardy, and it skips over her glove into left center field. Garcia turns, heads to second. Throw coming in. Catch is made. Tag is going to be a little late. Garcia into scoring position. Five hits now for the West Coast Wild. Leah Griffel hitting 136. 3 hits, 1 single, 2 doubles. And she's driven in a run, scored 3 times, 1 walk, 7 Ks. And that one's in the dirt, and Garcia, a full head of speed to third. Three nothing with 2 in here, bottom 2. Griffel, 1 out, swings and unloads on one straight foul, but a powerful slash by the catcher. 2-1. Skinner rolls back, rolls forward. Griffel to center. Colenso makes the catch, tagging Garcia, and she is in safely to make it 4-0. Sack fly RBI for Griffel. Her second RBI of the summer series. Kenzie Warner, first pitch grounded to Giglio. And the throw across the diamond is in time. 6 batters, though, come to the plate. 3 hits, 3 runs, 2 errors, and nobody left on base. It's 4-0 as we head to the top of the third. Bottom part of the order here for Ducktown. So, Alyssa Donovan, Ava Giglio, and Reagan Johnson. Lefty Donovan swings, first pitch, tips it towards shortstop, and Lardy Zabel, good speed, still couldn't get there. Alyssa Donovan, first hit for the Quacks, poking it through on the left side. Donovan picking up her 6th hit in her 23rd at-bat, so her average entering the day, 227, will go up a couple ticks. All her hits for singles, with 5 runs driven in. First pitch, a ball from Egbert. Eva playing in her 2nd game. Did not get a hit in her 1 at-bat, though she did take a walk. Hits that one right side, and it will be caught for out number 1. A ball to Reagan Johnson as Campanella and is over to 3rd, and Rice is to 2nd. Swing and a foul tip. Johnson, 2 hits, a single double, hitting 105. He's played in all but 1 game for the Quacks. Johnson looks at a low pitch over the outer half. Got her past couple hits over the past couple of days. Egbert has the sign. Up and in the zone for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Egbert with 2 strikeouts so far. 2 hit batters. Double clutch. And that's hit towards Lardy Zabel. Steps on second for 1. Throw across the diamond in time. A 6-3 double play will take us from the top to the bottom part of the 3rd. 4-0. The Wild looking to add on to their lead. bottom 3, but top of the order with Presley Lawton down to center and Conzo going to right. Tara Skinner to Jada Montoya. Swain, first pitch right into the glove of Reagan Johnson. One pitch, one out for Tara Skinner. She's now 1 for 2. Lardy Zabel, the hitter. First pitch, she swings and hits that one up in the air. It's in foul territory for Giglio, and she catches it in foul territory. Even making it 2 up, 2 down before I can give you any fun stats on those two. And we'll see if Austin Comstock wants to give us a moment to explore her season a little bit. Skinner in the motion and takes a strike. Comstock has a hit in all but one game. That was game number 3 against the Quacks, where she had 3 at-bats but no hits. No walks either. That's low for a ball. Four multi-hit games, including yesterday against the Waves. 2 hits then. 2 in the doubleheader against the Crush over the 19th and 20th, and 2 in the first game of the season against the Salty Waves. That's a high pitch above the belt. 2-1. First extra base hit yesterday, a double. And she's had all 5 of her RBIs over the last 5 games. That's low for ball 3. Comstock with 2 outs here, bottom 3rd. Does have to swing, does, into shallow center field. 4 base hit. So Comstock aboard both times today with a walk and a single. 6 hits in the game now for the Wild. Brings up McKenna Dare, who's 0 for 1, lined out in a double play her first time up. Looks at ball 1, high and away. 3 games with 2 hits. June 14th against the Salty Waves, June 19th against the Crush, and June 21st against the Crush. In their half at the belt, 1-1. 2 RBIs against the Crush on the 21st is her high for driving in runs. Low and outside. 2 balls, a strike, and 2 outs. With Comstock at first. The sun starting to poke through. The blue sky emerging as we get close to just past 10:45 here in Costa Mesa. Low for a ball. Donovan, it's through the wicket. And over to second goes Comstock and holds there. Free balls on the strike and a runner in scoring position. Skinner and Donovan discussing and also giving the umpire a moment to gather himself as it hit off his left leg on the pass ball. 3-1. Comstock at second. McKenna Dare looking to increase the lead to 5-0, if not more. Skinner's delivery. Hit, rip. Giglio has it before it hits the dirt. Ava Giglio working hard on the left side and showing some great defensive acumen for the Ducktown Quacks. She's helped retire 3 or 4 batters, and the lineout will leave a runner stranded the second. Runner left on base by the Wild, and Dares hit 2 hard ones, but they have not escaped for a hit. That will take us to the top of the 4th, top of the lineup for the Quacks when we return. So the defense moving around for the Wild again. So Campanella back to second as Leah Rice goes to the left side at third. Myers goes to first. Comstock goes behind the plate. Garcia now joins Warner in the dugout as Griffel goes out to right field. Egbert works it to Colenso outside for a ball. Alessandra Colenso adding 167 with 2 hits. And Griffel comes in and makes the squeeze for out number 1. Colenso with 2 hits, the 14th and the 21st, and those 2 singles have been it. Egbert gets a called first strike against Izzy Phillips. Fouled up and away for strike 2. Phillips no hits as of yet. Egbert, a big sigh, now heaves it in, and that's another foul. Oh, 2. 4th pitch of the at-bat. Hit towards Griffel again. 2 straight outs recorded by the right fielder. Presley Lawton is on a 3-game hitting streak against the Salty Waves, 19th and 20th, no hits, but 2 against the Wild in their first game. That's low and outside for a ball. 1 against the Waves on the 21st. And in the past 2 games, 2 hits in each game, including a triple, her only extra base hit of the event, against the Wild on the 23rd. Foul tip at the plate. 1-1. Her 3 RBI coming over the past 2 days. 1 against the Wild and 2 yesterday against the Crush. The Oregon Duck is 0 for 1 in this one. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Trying to keep her hitting streak alive. Could take on a little more importance in this at-bat. I might have heard they said we're only going 5, but that's going right back to Egbert. Ground out for a 3-up, 3-down frame for Egbert in the top of the 4th. Takes us to the bottom half. 4-0 is your score. Addison Myers leading off for the Wild. First pitch is a ball. One and oh. Next pitch also misses from Skinner, so it's 2-0. Myers, Campanella, and Rice due up. It's a 5-game hitting streak. Is that one through on the left side past the glove of Hardy and into left center field? The 7th hit of the game, and Myers is now 1 for 2. She had a 5-game hitting streak going over the 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, and 23rd. Went over against the Waves yesterday. Back on the board with that single. Althouse going to third, and Giglio going to second. Diaz in center, Lawton now in right. That's a strike to Campanella, a double her last time up. Campanella takes a ball in the outer half. Throw on the first is not a time. Campanella, only one game where she's had one hit. 4 multi-hit games, and that's in there for a ball. 2-1. 3 games with 2 hits. The first 2 against the Salty Waves, and then against Ducktown on Monday. June 20th, 3 hits, 2 triples, and a home run. Her best day of the season. That's right side. Could be 2. Giglio, and a runner is tagged out. And that will be a fielder's choice for Campanella. Lily Rice. RBI single her last time up. High for ball. 1-0. Skinner in the motion. Low for a ball. 2-0. 2-game hitting streak continuing for Rice, who's had a hit in every game except the 19th against the Crush. Outside. 3-0. Pitch on the way. In the infield, left side, Althouse secures it for out number 2. A leadoff single, and now 2 outs for the Wild as Skinner tries to hold it at a 4-0 lead. Egbert a ground out, 0 for 1 on the day. Marina Swains hits it to Althouse, has it, and the throw is on the dot and in time. And that will retire the side. So the third runner left on base for the Wild, 4-0. He's ahead to the 5th. So a pitching change for the Wild. Campanella back to third, and Rice over to second again. Outfield staying the same. Everyone else remaining in place. Sofia Garcia takes over. This will be her 6th appearance. She's worked 20 innings, has an ERA of 1.40. 21 hits, 10 runs, 4 of which were earned, 6 walks, and 10 strikeouts. 2-0 with no saves. Top 5, Gabby Toronis. Hit by pitch her first time up. Low for a ball. Garcia with a high of 4 strikeouts on the 19th. That's ball 2 against the Crush. What do you want? All 7 innings in that one, picking up the win. Toronis, 3-0. Toronis, Diaz, and Hardy. Toronis takes strike 1 on the freebie. Her first multi-hit game yesterday against the Crush. 2 hits, a single, and a double. Also went after 4 straight games without a hit, and he lifts that one to left field. Montoya, an awkward catch as it stayed up about the chest, but she puts the glove out and hangs on in the mitt for out number 1. Grace Diaz, strike out her first time to the plate. Takes strike 1 on the outer half from Garcia. Pair of multi-hit games on the 14th and the 18th. All hits mean singles. Lardizabal eats it up and gets it over to first in time. 2 up, 2 out. Kate Hardy was a line-out victim her first time up. Takes strike 1 at the belt down the middle. Has a hit in 3 straight games, does Hardy. Did not have a hit on the 19th or 20th. Otherwise, has a hit, at least 1 hit in every game. 1 multi-hit game. That was against the Crush, as that's foul left side. 2 singles on the 14th of June. Garcia, set, and delivers 0-2. High, 1-2. Rise ball not staying in the zone. And can't get the next one in there as well. 2-2 with 2 outs. Garcia saying it was really fun getting her 2 teammates to come join her, show her around her home area. Said take him to the beach. She said, of course. Hardy lifts it left center field. Montoya wants it and has it. 3 up, 3 down. Garcia's debut here on this Wednesday. We're headed to the bottom 5th. 4-0 your score. Diaz back to right, and Colenso back to center for the Quacks. We have Savannah Mitchell now in the circle for her 8th appearance. 1-4 with 36 hits allowed, 21 runs. Only 10 of those have been earned. A walk, 6 Ks for 3.55 ERA. 2 strikeouts of the looking variety in her 104 batters faced. And if she gets an out, she will have worked 20 innings on this season. Garcia, Griffel, Warner due up here for the Wild. Garcia, single her first time up, extending her hitting streak to 5 games. Swing, first pitch, left side, Hardy, waiting, and eventually making the catch out, number 1. Only the 14th has she not gotten a hit. 2 hits against Ducktown on the 18th for her season high. Brings up Griffel with a sac fly RBI last time up. Ball in the dirt, 1-0. Griffel swings to Althouse, left side of the infield, and that is out number 2. Mackenzie Warner, 182 average, 2 singles over the course of 11 at-bats. Takes a strike, the 3rd pitcher for this Wild side. A few teams with, perhaps the only team with real pitching depth, it's these 2. The Wild have 3, the Quacks have 2. That's a drop ball in the zone. 0-2, Mitchell and Skinner for the Quacks. The Crush have Deffelson, and the Salty Waves have Maddie Beliveau. And that's kind of it for those 2. That's over grounder to Althouse. 3 up, 3 down. We're headed to the 6th here in Costa Mesa with your score 4-0. Campanelle back to second, switching with Lily Rice. Rain Althouse, her first hit coming on the 20th against the Waves. And her last hit on Monday against the Wild. Swings and fouls the first one. Down 0-1. then a ball. Makes it 1-1. Quacks chasing 4. That's outside for ball 2. Althouse 0 for 1 with a fly out. Then it's going to be Savannah Mitchell hitting. Althouse right back up the middle. Her 3rd hit of the summer series. A single to center. 2nd hit of the day for Ducktown. Savannah Mitchell hitting 158 with 2 doubles and a single in 19 at-bats. First pitch hit left side, and Rice catches it right on the base. 1 out. Alyssa Donovan. Again, 5 hits. Entering the day, 5 runs batted in, a good ratio. Got her 6th hit in her first at-bat. Pokes it left side for her 2nd hit. Into left field, Pat lost Lardy's elbow and Rice on the left side. She now has a 5-game hitting streak, and this is her first game with more than 1 hit. Ava Giglio will line out her first time up. 0 for 1. Three hits now for the Quacks. Giglio to the right side, right to Campanella. Can she get the double play? No. Slide in safely. It was Donovan. And Giglio out for the 2nd time on a soft line drive. Trying to go with the pitch, hit it opposite field, just couldn't place it past Campanella on the right side. But good work for Giglio trying to use what she was given. Garcia into Johnson, goes opposite field, tails foul. Johnson on a 2-game hitting streak. Outside for a ball. First 2 hits of this summer league coming over the past couple days. High. 2 balls and a strike. 2 on, 2 out here, top 6. 4-0. The Wild on top of the Ducktown Quacks. Althouse and Donovan at 2nd and 1st respectively, and Reagan Johnson right field. It's dropping, and falls in for a base hit. She's got 3 games in a row of a single, and she has an RBI. 4-1. Reagan Johnson going opposite field. Her first RBI of the campaign. 4th hit, 3rd in the inning. Donovan went 1st to 3rd as well. So runners at the corners. And that's a foul and a ball. So it's 1-1 to Colenso, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. Could make it a 2-run game with a base knock. Low. 2 balls and a strike, 2 outs, and a run in. Johnson going opposite field, and it really didn't have a ton of speed on it. Griffel ran hard, just couldn't catch up to it. Colenso, going opposite field. Trying the same trick as Johnson, but it goes foul. 2-2. delivery on 2-2. Left side, caught. And that will retire the side on the soft pop up to third. 2 runners left on base and 3 hits produce a run. And it's 4-1 heading to the bottom of the 6th. So Giglio back to third, Althouse to first, Johnson to second, Lawton to left, Diaz to center, and Colenso to right. Toronis now behind the plate, with Mitchell still in the circle. Working her second frame, bottom of the 6th, top of the order, Montoya, Lardy-Zabel, and Comstock here for the Wild. 4-1 they lead, and that's a ball to Montoya. Single to line out, 1 for 2. Mitchell, the lefty, brings it. Left side, Giglio lets it go for a Hardy clutch, and it's a single. Giglio went for it, went under her glove. Hardy had it. Even if she made the throw, I think that would have been a safe call over at first. And she couldn't pull out of the glove in time. So an infield single starts the bottom of the 6th. Lardy-Zabel, Hardy has it, bobbled it at second base. Otherwise, it could have been 2. Fourth error of the game for the Quacks as Hardy, going with her glove towards the ball, had it and then popped out. She was right at second. She could have touched the bag and thrown out for a Lardy-Zabel for a double play. That's a ball to Comstock, 1-0. But it skidded away from her. So Lardy-Zabel on for the second time, 1 for 2. Comstock is 1 for 1 with a walk and a single. That one's shallow left field. Hardy going back, and makes the catch on the backhand. Very tidy from the shortstop for out number 1. Good range and coordination shown by the shortstop, bringing up Dare. 2 lineouts, 1 for a double play, 0 for 2. First pitch, swinging right side, infield fly, and Johnson, well, it's an awkward catch. Glove to hand and holds on. Just needed to make the catch. Actually, technically doesn't even have to make the catch with the infield fly rule. Back-to-back pop-outs. Puts 2 out. As to Myers, runner goes to third. Throw is an okay one from Toronto as Giglio couldn't make the catch in time, and the stolen base puts runners at the corners. Montoya walking off a little bit, I think, slid into the base awkwardly. And they'll have a pinch runner for her. That's her third stolen base in her third attempt. So runners at the corners. 1-0 to Myers. 1 for 2. There goes Artie Zabel, her own stolen base. Tiger picks up her second in the season. 2 for 2 now stealing bases. Runners at second and third. I believe the count is 2-1. Mitchell brings it home. Swing, dribbler, foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Had a reverse there. Mitchell on its way. Outside, got her. Strike 3. Her first K, leaves 2 aboard. And it'll take us to the top of the 7th as an error and a single do not hurt the Quacks, who need 3 to force a tie, 4 to win in the top of the 7th. Campanella to third. Rice to second. Garcia to right. Everyone else stays the same, but another pitching change for the Wild, who will bring on Mackenzie Wallner. 2-1 record, an ERA of 2.62. 15 hits, 8 runs, 6 earned, 4 walks, 7 Ks. 4 of them looking in 16 innings of work. This will be her 5th appearance. She has all 3 pitchers for the Wild are now tied with 3 starts, and Warner is the only one who, with 5 appearances, the other 2 have 6. First pitch popped up, caught by the first base. Izzy Phillips, a pop out to the first baseman. Myers, 1 pitch, 1 out. Presley Lawton looks at a ball under the knees. Top 7, 4-1. Lawton, ground out and a pop up. 2-0. Crushing the Salty Waves, the second game starting at 1 o'clock. Wind up, Warner's pitch inside, ball 3. Freebie? Nope. Missed off the plate. A walk for Lawton, her first trip onto the horn. Gabby Taronis hit by pitch and a line out, 0 for 1. Warner delivers outside, 5 balls in a row. Warner kick steals, swing and a miss by Taronis. 1-1. 4-1 here, top 7. 1 on, 1 out. Taronis, Diaz, Hardy, the next 3 in the line. Taronis foul. 1-2. Comstock throwing down the signs. Comes set. Warner to the right side, could do it. 2-1. Lardizabale's throw is not in time. A fielder's choice, but 2 outs. Rice couldn't really charge the ball with the speed of it, so that took away options for double play. Strike 1 on the top part of the outer half. Diaz, strikeout and a ground out. 0 for 2. Quacks need at least 3 on a 2-out rally. That one gets away, so Taronis over to second. 1-1 to Diaz. First pitch on the way, or the next pitch on the way is a strike on the outer half, and the Quacks are down to their final strike. Taronis at second. Warner trying to pick up the save. A ball just a bit inside under the knees. 2-2, 2 away. 2's wild here in the top of the 7th. Warner on its way. Lifted, foul territory, and over Myers. Trying to turn over her left shoulder and find it. Just a little too far past her. Lovely blue sky here in Costa Mesa as the sun warms up the VU softball field. Next 2-2 offering. That's going to be in play right to Myers. That will do it. Your final score, the West Coast Wild 4, the Ducktown Quacks 1. The Wild 8 hits, no errors, and 5 runners left on base. The Quacks 1 run, 4 hits, 4 errors, and 5 runners left on base in a game time of 1 hour and 31 minutes. It would be a win for Bryn Egbert, with Warner picking up the save. The lost charge to Tara Skinner. Egbert goes to 3-1, and Skinner falls to 0-3. Montoya, 2 singles, a stolen base, and a line out, 2 for 3. Lardizabale, a single, pop up and reach on air with a stolen base, 1 for 2. Walk, single, and a pop up for Austin Comstock, 1 for 2. 0 for 3 was McKenna Dare, a single, ground out and strikeout for Myers, 1 for 3. Double and a fielder's choice for Campanella, 1 for 1. RBI single for Rice and a pop out, 1 for 2. 0 for 2 is Egbert, 1 for 2 Sofia Garcia. Sack bunt and a ground out for Griffel, 0 for 1. And 2 ground outs by Mackenzie Warner, has her at 0 for 2. Colenso, 0 for 3. Hit by pitch, and then a fly out and a pop out for Phillips, 0 for 2. 0 for 2 of a walk was Lawton. Hit by pitch, fielder's choice, and a line out for Taronis, 0 for 1. Strikeout, ground out, pop out for Diaz, 0 for 3. 0 for 2 was Hardy. A single